This is my booty lift workout. Now, what is important, do make sure you have done a warm-up first, and then I'm ready to start training you right now. So the first move we're going to do, I need you just to extend your arms in front, and we're just going to be doing 10 reps for this, and you're going to squat, touch the ground, then take 1 foot back. Squat, touch the ground, take 1 foot back. You're just going to do a total of 10 reps, and today's workout is all low impact, but it is amazing, trust me, at lifting that booty and toning through those thighs. You're so going to feel it. Okay, that's good. Let's just keep that going. Squat that down, touch that back. Good. So on here we're just also burning loads of calories because we're working so many big muscle groups. Now the next one, it's quite hard for balance, so if you want to, you can place one hand by the wall. And what we're going to do here, it's important to keep your core tight, so we're going to bring the knee up, then the heel behind, and we're just doing 10 reps. This one, so I've called this hand to hand. It's a new move. I've been creative. I've designed you lots of new exercises. So the benefit here, you're toning your standing leg, you're working through the bottom on the leg that you're swinging backwards and forwards, plus you're also working your core, you're improving your balance. We're doing lots of things with this one. So you're aiming to bring the knee up to the hand and then the heel to the hand behind. That's good, and really keep your abs tight. If you find it too hard for balance, then you can just place the other hand on the wall. Alright, so your next exercise, this time now, we're working at a really different angle. So you're going to step one leg out, then you bring the knee up. And this is what today's all about. Like, as a trainer, it's really important. Don't just do forwards and backward motions. Take the body to different angles. You know, extend your arms. Let's be dynamic. And the more dynamic these workouts are, the quicker you see results. Alright, let's now take that to the opposite leg. So you touch the heel, then you bring the knee across and you take it to the opposite hand. That's good. And you will really feel this tomorrow, especially the day after, because what I'm doing here, I'm working lots of tiny little muscles as well, not just the big ones because of the different angles that we're doing it. So your next exercise, we are now just going to do a straight leg kick. So kick it to tone it. So we lift that leg up. Do make sure your supporting leg, you've got a slight bend in it. The reason being, if you had it completely straight, then it's putting a lot of pressure directly into the knee joint. So always keep a slight bend in the leg. Good. Lift that up. All right, let's now transfer that to the other side. So we're going to take that to the other leg, and we're just going to lift it up and back. Oops. I tell you what, this is really hard because I was on a slight angle there. Well done. That's good. And lift that up and back. And so this one here, where we're doing now, where we're really working also is your abductor and adductor, working the inner and outer thighs, as well as working through the glutes. Okay, so the next one we're going to do this time is we're going to do a curtsy and a knee crunch. So we draw that up. And so I had to call this one a Princess Peach move. So lift that up and back. And again here, you can see the different angles because we've got a slight twist through the hips. And that's where we're now going to really work at lifting that booty up. And now let's just take that to the opposite leg. So we curtsy that behind, then draw that knee over. This is also really good at trimming into your waist. So by the way, never fall for those stupid waist trainer things. So awful. This is the only way to do it, through exercise and nutrition. Those things are terrible. And surely if they worked, then we would all have slim waists and no one would be overweight. Okay, so that's good. So you just twist that round, keep the tummy tight, feel that working through those obliques. That's good. All right. So your next move we're going to do this time now is we're going to come into a lunge, and this is a new one. So we had to call it obviously LUCYSSQUAD lunge. So lunge down, then you're going to lift that leg behind and squeeze back the arms. So the benefit here, you're working your thigh, you're working into your bottom, you're working your abs, and we're also getting rid of bingo wings on this one. So this is a multi-toning move. That's it. And now let's just change, take that to the opposite leg for me. So you come into that lunge position. So when you're ready, you're going to then lunge down and now come up and extend that leg out straight. So it's like you're tilting from the hips, leaning into that lunge, coming up. And you can see there that I'm not allowing my knee to come over the line of my toes on that front leg. So you kind of keep that weight back, keep your upper body straight. That's good. And well done. Keeping that going. Okay, so as your trainer and online trainer, I think it's really important that we do a second round. So if you need to, you can press the pause button, grab some water, but if not, you know what's coming up. We're just going to do those moves. It really doesn't take long, but the benefit is you are going to be toning your booty, toning those thighs, and feeling amazing. So let's start. Let's have those arms extended out in front for me, and now touch the ground and step that back. Touch the ground with the hands and step that back. And if you are a beginner, don't worry if you can't get your fingers all the way down to the ground. Just do a squat and then step back. And remember, if you're a beginner, then tomorrow is another day and you're fitter. So the whole thing is with fitness, it's about progression. Every time we do it, we get fitter and we get stronger. You're investing in your health. Okay, that's good. All right, so next one we're going to do is that hand-to-hand one. So again, if you need to, you can use the wall for balance. And we're just going to aim to take the knee up to the hand. That's it. Knee to the hand and then heel to the hand. So with this, think about where you're working. So you're really lifting into the bottom. We're also working the standing leg. You're working through the abdominals because they're helping to support you for balance. So you're using your core stability. Let's now take that to the opposite leg. So we draw that knee up and take that hand back. And it's interesting, you will find, like this side, I didn't wobble as much, the other one. So you will always see you have one leg that you have better balance on, one leg that you're more flexibility. Okay, and that's where it's good to do exercises individually. So then we can really work on a weaker side. So we're now going to do that one where you're going to lunge that leg out and then draw the knee out. So you lunge it out and then coming up. And again, this one here, we're also now working into those abs at the same time. So drawing that across and back. Reaching it over. And the great thing is with toning exercises like this, when you're working so many muscles, we are increasing your natural metabolic rate because the more toned and active muscle tissue you have in your body as a result of doing toning means you are increasing your calorie burn daily. So that's where these workouts are also not only toning, but they are really good for weight loss. All right, so we're going to get ready to do that kick and tone it. So we're going to get ready to lift that leg up. And again, the rule with this one, just make sure that supporting leg, you've got a slight bend through the knee for me. And it's interesting because this side, I'm definitely a lot more flexible than I am on the other leg. So again, that's where I said to you, it's good working, like doing exercises where you're isolating and doing just one side at a time. And we just get ready to lift that up and back. That's good. And with this one, again here, so we're working your abductor, adductor. You'll also be engaging through your core muscles because they're going to help stabilize the upper body as you take that leg away. All right, so we're going to get ready now to do the Princess Peach. So we curtsy it down and draw that knee up, curtsy it down and draw it up. And this one is a great one at really lifting the booty. This is what's going to give it that lift as well as keep it nice and pert and round. That up and back. And of course, let's not forget, we're doing all this, but you know, the real benefit is it's going to make your bones stronger because the more we apply pressure, so when I'm just lunging back here now, or falling, let's do that again. When you do apply pressure, what happens is we create a chemical reaction, which is known as piezo, and that means then that chemical reaction, it strengthens your bones. So that's why this is really good to prevent things like osteoporosis. And back. Good. And that's why people, if they're very underweight, a lot of the time can suffer from things like osteoporosis because we need weight on our bones. Right, let's just now lift that up. So that's where it's really good doing these strength works. That's why I do body weight toning and just lift that behind. That's it. And we're nearly finished today, so let's just keep going. And just feel that through the thighs, you'll feel it through the bottom, you'll feel it through the arms, you feel it through everywhere. I love this one. Okay, and let's just go now on that last leg, last time, and we're going to get ready to lunge it down and then extend that behind. Lunge that down, extend behind. Okay, that's good, and lifting that through and back. Okay, well done, and let's just take that now. Last couple. And squeeze that behind. So that is your workout complete. What I'm going to do now is just go through the lower body stretches with you. So the first one we're going to do, let's just take that heel behind, and we're just going to then press the heel down into the ground and just feel that stretch through the calf muscle, because obviously we've been using the lower part of the legs to help hold in position. And let's just take that now to the opposite side. That's it. And then we're going to do a knee stretch today. We're going to cross one leg over. Now, if you need to, use a wall for balance and just bend into that. And what this is doing, this is just stretching into the gluteus maximus, into that booty, in other words, because we've done lots for that today. And then we're just going to take that to the other leg. You cross it over and you sit down, and you'll feel that on the crossed leg through the bottom there. You'll feel that stretch. And as I said, do use a chair if you need to for balance. Quite hard, that one. All right, so your next stretch, let's just go straight into doing the hamstring stretch. So just extend that leg straight out, hands are on the bent leg. Let's take that now to the other side. Just feel that through there. That's good. And now let's go for that quadricep stretch. So again, if you need to, use the wall for balance. Just feel that through the front of the thigh. Holding that there. And let's now take that to the opposite leg. Again, feeling that stretch. You know, and if you did this routine 3 times a week, then perhaps in between do a couple of either walks or runs, you would really notice a massive difference in that booty. You would see that it's really lifted. You want your own personal fitness plan, as I do online training. I've also create online personalized videos, and I've got lots of ebooks on everything from how to lose a muffin top to get rid of bingo wings. There is something for everyone. Don't forget to head over to my shop, which is lwrfitness.com. I'll leave a link below in the description box, which will take you straight to the shop. And then tomorrow I will see you back on my channel for another workout. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so then you can get one of my workouts or healthy recipes every single day.